But I don't know the outcome of this world or the next. All I know is there's an outcome for every decision I make. It's like an ex-con is living in my head. I don't freaking know the outcome, but I know it's not going to be pleasant. That much I can promise you. Wondering how to figure it out. Trying to figure out my world and plus the next one if I ever live in it. But I really don't know what to do from this place to the next. All I freaking know is to say it's fucking wicked, yeah? People think I'm crazy. Maybe I am, maybe I ain't. But my crazy is a good kind of crazy, and that's a true fact. But what you gotta understand is I don't live smart. Never really did, never really will, probably maybe never. But I'm trying to, that's what matters, that's what really counts. If I never did try to be the better count, if we try to be the better person, who would I really be? But I really don't freaking know any freaking more. This weather is just impressive. It's like a different type of world. Rainy, wet, cold, and wondering if it ever would be nice again. The world is coming to an end. We all freaking know that. But what, instead of trying to fix it, we just made it worse. When we finally tried to fix it, it was too late. When we had the upper hand, we just threw it out the window like a clean slate. We thought we couldn't be touched. We thought we had unlimited time. But what we don't realize is time is something we don't have tons of. We have only limited amount of resources and time. And instead of living smarter, we live stupider. And so that's the reason why I'm trying to live my life smarter. Hoping that I can change the world, but I know I really can't. One man can change the world in a better portion at a time, but he cannot save it from itself. That's just a true fact. When people start realizing that, they gotta piece themselves together. They gotta all stand up as one. It can't be one forever. But people don't realize what we're going through and we're dealing with. We've been put down in hell, and we keep freaking digging ourselves a trench. But we don't realize what this trench is going to turn into. Before you know it's going to turn into so deep of a hole we can't climb out of. But this is what people don't get. They don't understand that fuck this, but it don't matter what you think, what we seem to go through. But every time we ever seem to go, it's like a different type of world, and we don't understand the outcome of our freaking actions till we see it down. Every time we ever seem to roll, we keep on rolling downhill. We don't go uphill, because it's not the force of the gravity. It's our stupid decisions with us destroying us every single day. We make so many mistakes. We wonder if we're ever going to be up in heaven in the silver gates. But we don't realize what the hell we have been piecing ourselves into. Because what we've been dealing with is just our reactions for what we have done. We don't realize what the fuck we did. We don't give a shit what we heard or who we darn happened to bring down with us every step of the way. But what we're putting ourselves through is destroying us every second of our life, and we're going to destroy this world in a matter of a few decades or maybe a century. If we don't switch around our freaking life and put it back together, we're never going to move forward. We're going to be an extinct human race. You know, every star up in the sky is one planet that's been wiped out. Every star that stands used to be a planet. And they all been wiped out, turned into dust, and that's why we can see them from a distance. There used to be over billions of planets in this universe. Now what is there? Maybe 724 most. But all I know is, before you know it, we're going to be the next one off this waste. But we don't fucking care. We don't realize. We're greedy motherfuckers, and we don't give a shit about our lives. So until we figure it out and start putting ourselves together. Until we figure it out and start pushing ourselves together. So until we figure it out and start pushing ourselves farther, pushing ourselves better. Try to become a better person in this world. But until we get this figured out, we're never going to get going again. Because we keep falling down. It's like a different type of way we're going to run. Every time we ever seem to run, we run out of breath because we don't know what we're doing. We're not sinking straight. We're not even sinking at all. We're just fucking doing. We're not the smartest human race in the freaking world. That's a true fact. But we don't give a shit about anybody else but our freaking selves, and that's a true fact. This is something I used to do. Something I don't want to do again. Because I'm not who I am. I'm trying to be a better person than everybody else. I'm trying to be true. I'm trying to be honest. Trying to be a true person. But people bring me down. Makes it hard to move forward from this freaking universe. But every time someone pushes me back, I push as hard as forward. That's just who I am. Stubborn to the bone. Dead to the known. You don't freaking know who I am. But every time I ever seem to go, I seem to move forward. Hoping everybody else would follow my example. But nobody really does do that. Everybody thinks they have their own way of living this life and moving forward. Everybody thinks they got the way to make the world spin, but they can't really do it. We live in this this world, but we can't make it spin. We live in this world and we can't make it better. We think by going through all this technology and better our life as technology, we're going to fix the human race's problem of resources and how the human world's going to respond. If we don't smarten up soon, we're going to have a fucking world war coming on again. This time it'll be the third. World War III will be the end of the fucking world because of the radiation. If it doesn't kill us, it'll kill everything else on this freaking planet. If that doesn't kill us, the ice age is coming and we don't freaking realize what we're doing to ourselves. Because we're not smart. We are clever, but not clever enough to realize what the fuck we have dealt ourselves in this deck of work. We're fucking ending our lives and nobody seems to give a shit. Chew on that. Think long and hard about what you're doing.